Wine Cellar Brasserie here in San Diego, California, and I'm with Chef Matt Smith.
I haven't been here that long. I know it happens.
Delay of game. Forgot name.
Usually he introduces himself, and so I stepped over and said Chef, and well, anyway, there it goes. But you
Marcus McDougall.
Hey! Sommelier for the brasserie, work with Chef and Mr. Parker, and we're talking about the
Rioja.
The Rioja Crianza, the Azabache, and it
2005.
is to pair with Chef's wonderful
Spanish tortilla. To make a traditional Spanish tortilla, all you really need is a few basic ingredients. A couple of eggs, potato, and really important that you have this spice. It's called piment espelette. It comes from the Basque region in Spain and in France. To me, it's what makes a Spanish tortilla a Spanish tortilla. Spanish tortillas are a traditional Spanish dish. Most people in America don't have a chance to eat them very often. Basically, how I describe it to people is it's a combination of like a potato omelet, for instance. A lot of people in Spain are particularly poignant or very accurate about how they particularly cook their Spanish omelets. Traditional way of doing it is to do it in a non-stick pan, and you're constantly flipping it over, flipping it over, flipping it over. What you get with that is you get a nice crunchy outer layer and a really soft inside potato layer. I like to serve mine with a Romanesco sauce, so that's what I will be doing for today.
You good flip it? Hey-oh!
So, after you're done cooking the tortilla, hopefully you'll achieve a nice crust on the outside, and it's ready for slicing. I'm choosing to serve it with the Romesco sauce that I was talking about earlier. I make mine a little bit differently. I do it with hazelnuts, which I think kind of adds a little more depth of flavor to the dish. It also adds a little bit of different wine pairing. Wines that you can actually play with it. You can actually kind of take possibly a red wine and put that into it, as opposed to maybe just doing a Albarino or something like that. So basically, just kind of it's a condiment. So you definitely just want to put it on the side, and it's something that you dip into and enjoy. Thank you very much. So I think it plays really well because the kind of the egg and the potato had a nice richness to it. Goes really well with the oak. Something a little bit higher in alcohol, something a little younger, and then I think when I did the Romesco sauce, I roasted the vegetables, so you kind of get a little bit of that char, some of that roasted nut from the hazelnut in there, which I think pairs really well with the Rioja.
Excellent.
Well, no, that's a killer description and well thought out matching of wines. Now, can people relatively easily make this recipe at home? You know, what's the degree of difficulty on it, you think?
I think it's, as long as you have patience, I think it's the trickiest thing for the Spanish tortilla. Like I was kind of mentioning before, it's a very simple dish, like small amount of ingredients, but you can really tell when someone does it right, because you get that nice crunch in the outside, nice soft in the center. There's a lot of, you can eat it and still enjoy it without it being 100% perfect or whatever you'd like it to be. It's just once you start making them over and over again, you realize what a good one is, and you always strive to try to make it that good again.
Yeah, and so where'd you learn the recipe?
Actually, I worked in Spain for a little bit of time in the San Sebastian region. The pepper that I used is piment espelette. Only comes from the Basque region. It's really nice pepper, and just something you probably about my 50th tapas bar, I think I realized that I can't get enough Spanish tortillas. So
is that right?
Yeah.
We love tortillas down here in San Diego, so
yeah.
It was a great recipe to put for the wine club members, and this Rioja, I think, as we just all tasted, pairs really well with it. So
Yes, exactly.
put a little swirl
Well
on
done,
the
Chef.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.